Live Oscars Golden Anniversary, the 50th Annual Academy Awards presentation. We're in the plaza at the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion of the Music Center in Los Angeles, California for Oscars Golden Anniversary. These crowds have been gathering since early morning to watch the arrival of the screen's most glamorous figures for tonight's milestone event, both yesterday's and today's. May 16th. Weight, 8 pounds, 8 ounces. Height, 13 1/2 inches. Name, Oscar.
Oscar was born 50 years ago in Hollywood, California. The proud parent was the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. The founders never dreamed that its fame would reach beyond California. But over a half a century, we've watched it grow into a symbol of excellence, not only here, but internationally. And we've all grown right along with Oscar.
Look how far, how far we've come. From that cute little tramp with the cane who would try to get by while we laughed at his pain. Look how far, just look how far we've come. Look how much, just how much, look how much we've grown. Since that time, that sublime Valentino the Chic said romance for the dance long before films could speak. Look how much, just look how much we've grown. Look how we've matured. Look how self-assured. We've been through pranksters and monsters and gangsters, and look how we've endured. Look how far, just how far, look how far we've come. Through that toe tap and show top and eye pop and treat. Fred Astaire, light as air, who has wings on his feet. Look how far, just look how far we've come. Look how we've progressed past the acid test. Even when rain fell, we'd never complain. Hell, we sang and danced our best. Look how far, just how far, look how far we've come. To an intergalactic spectacular chase, and those extraterrestrial guests here from space. From the Maxonid pack and the pie in the face, to young John who comes on at a feverish pace.
reason we've come so far in such a short amount of time is really very simple. The reason is people. People who are dedicated to excellence. In this, the 50th anniversary of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, we cherish our past Oscar winners who honor us and whom we honor in return.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, Mr. Howard W. Koch.
I'm in shock. Debbie Reynolds and all of you. Marvelous. Thank you. Woo! Welcome to Oscar's 50th anniversary party. You know, I've been in movies since I was a little kid, but being on the stage with these Oscar winners, I'm really shook up. But anyway, I'm going to do something I haven't done before. I'm going to introduce two wonderful people, past presidents of the Academy. Between them, we have 15 nominations and 3 Oscars. The gentleman was the winner for To Kill a Mockingbird, and the lady a 2-time winner for Dangerous and Jezebel. Betty, where are you? Betty Davis and Gregory Peck.
Years ago, the Academy Awards were presented without fanfare. At a dinner in Los Angeles, a sort of family bash it was for film artists and technicians. It's still essentially that, but the annual event has so captured the public imagination that it is now front-page news. Our award ceremony is seen on television in 50 countries by 300 million people. We've come a long way, Greg.
You tell him, buddy. This one big night a year provides the Academy with revenue which supports its library, the world's most extensive on the subject of film, its scholarships and intern programs for young filmmakers, its student film awards, its lectures, seminars, retrospectives, and its National Information Service, all designed to serve the cause of excellence in filmmaking and film scholarship.
The voting procedures work like this. All active Academy members may vote on nominations for the 5 pictures of the year. Other nominations are made by members of each Academy branch. For example, writers nominate the 5 outstanding writing achievements of the year. Actors nominate actors, directors nominate directors, etc.
Later, all members vote on those nominations to select the final awards. Their secret ballots are sent to the Academy's bonded accountants, Price, Waterhouse and Company, for tabulation.
Foreign language, documentary, and short films are the only exceptions. Only members who attend comprehensive special screenings may vote for them.
Results are known only to Price, Waterhouse and Company until the sealed envelopes are opened here tonight.
And now, Mr. President, back to you.
For many years, the tradition was to introduce the representatives of our company that audits Price Waterhouse. And tonight, let's go back for old times and do it again. Gentlemen, the envelopes, please. Frank Johnson and John Blair. Only they know the secret. Now, nominees, you're getting a little nervous because I am. We're going to do something we've never done. We're going to show you the director. Marty Pasetta, our director's in the truck. You ready, Marty? I know Nelson Riddle, our musical director, is ready. And so is our master of ceremonies. He should be. This is his 22nd time at bat, and he's still batting 1,000. Our very own Bob Hope.
Thank you very much. You're too kind. Maybe not too kind, but you're wonderful. Can you believe this group all on the same stage at the same time? Isn't that beautiful? Looks like the road company of the Hollywood Wax Museum. No, they're wonderful. They all have their Oscars. But are they happy? I feel funny walking down with all those Oscars. I'm the only one that had to show my American Express card to get on stage. But you know, we all hear people refer to the magic of Hollywood. And as far as I'm concerned, that group you saw behind me is the magic of Hollywood. Believe me. Some of these people have won 2 and 3 Oscars each. Their names have been taken, and they'll be getting their obscene phone calls in due time. Of course, many Oscar winners are absent. Liz Taylor's back in her farm in Virginia, still trying to milk a chicken. Anyway, I just want to say good evening and welcome to the real Star Wars. This is the 50th... This is the 50th Academy Awards show. When the Oscars were first given out, I hadn't even started acting in films yet. And throughout its 50-year history, the Academy has maintained that attitude. But my agent told me, don't worry about not winning this time. Remember, you're still young. It's a good thing about having a 90-year-old agent. Well, tonight you'll see the real Hollywood, the Hollywood with a heart. As the winners mount the podium, you'll see their fellow actors applauding, cheering, and yelling in the true tradition of the theater, break a leg. This is exciting. Theaters filled with brilliant, attracted, gifted people, all asking themselves the same question, how can I get on camera so I can deduct this outfit I'm wearing? What a night, the furs, the jewels, the glamour. Looks like the opening of the Beverly Hills Taco Bell. I haven't seen so much expensive jewelry go by since I watched Sammy Davis Jr.'s house sliding down Coldwater Canyon. Coming into the theater tonight, did you notice the ostentatious display of national chauvinism? All the English stars arrived in Rolls Royces, the Germans in Mercedes limousines, the Italians in Ferraris, and the Americans in Toyotas. And how about all those black limousines in the parking lot? Looked like the Godfather's Tupperware party. And what crowds outside. For the first time when I arrived here tonight, my car was surrounded by packs of screaming women, clawing to get at me. If you don't believe me, just ask my driver, John Travolta. Pictures have sure changed since the first Oscars were handed out. If wings were made today, Buddy Rogers and Dick Arlen would be walking into the sunset holding hands. Hollywood was a little different when Oscar was born. The Sunset Strip was a girl named Wanda Latour. The Goodbye Girl was a silent movie actress who couldn't talk. And 50 years ago, the boy got the girl. Today, it's anybody, her mother, father, brother, or cocker spaniel. And we've gone through all kinds of fads since then. The giant musical that would have 200 or 300 dancers on stage and maybe 5 or 6 carpenters to work on Ann Miller's hair. And there's quite a difference between Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers dancing the Continental and Marlon Brando doing the tango. Tonight's awards have received a lot of publicity. One article said that this year the women had the best parts. I'm so old-fashioned, I thought women had always had the best parts. But some great pictures were nominated. The Turning Point reminded me I once had thoughts about going into the ballet, then I saw the tights the guys wore, and I knew I could never pass the physical. But 1977 will be known as the year of Star Wars, which has grossed over $200 million. That's even more than some baseball players make. I think the biggest surprise of the year is young John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever. And I mean young. I have wine older than he is. Saturday Night Movie, that's the movie that John put on a great white suit and then tried to wear it out from the inside. And Julia I loved. I like a good cry, but that's pretty obvious. Why else would I be here? Marcia Mason and Richard Dreyfuss were terrific in The Goodbye Girl. Richard plays the role of a tender-hearted man who consents to share his apartment with Marcia and her daughter, played by 10-year-old Quinn Cummings, who was what I imagine William Buckley was at 10. Anyway, Quinn plays a little girl with a vocabulary somewhere between Gore Vidal and Red Fox. And Oh God is up for Best Screenplay. It's just a shame George Burns believes his part in that picture. If he wants wine now, he orders it from Sparklets. We're in a hurry. He really does believe he has miraculous powers since that film. He must be. He's starting to date again. But I do really hope that Oh God wins something. Los Angeles can't stand 40 more days of rain. Close Encounters of the Third Kind got 8 nominations. We believe they were all from this world. And for years, I've been telling my family comedians are never nominated for anything. How do you like that Woody Allen ruining my home life for me? Woody Allen was nominated for Best Actor, Writer, and Director. And he was indicted for restraint of trade. 3 nominations, what therapy. But if he wins, it'll make history. It'll be the first time an Oscar carried the winner home.